Good morning. Welcome to Infinity Movement Studio. My name is Tracy, and I'm here to lead you through an all levels flow class. I hope you're staying safe and staying sane. All right, let's get started. So if you have a block or a pillow handy, maybe set down on that. Bring your hips up a little bit off the floor. Allow your knees to fall forward, and we're just trying to find a comfortable spot, a comfortable seat. So if this easy pose is not comfortable for you, you be you. This is your practice, so I'm just here to guide you through. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I'm playing with some different settings. We're going to allow our shoulders to relax and feel the crown of your head reaching up to the sky. You're just connecting to your breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, feeling expansion. Rib cage is opening as your lungs fill. Exhale, rooting down into the earth, softening your fingers, shoulders relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And on this exhale, draw that belly button back towards your spine at about 50% effort. Inhale and exhale. So that belly button lock, your Uddiyana Bandha, remains engaged throughout your practice. And I'll remind you as we come through this, but you don't want to draw back too strong. You don't want to expend too much energy with that. Drawing it back at about 50%, supporting your low back and bringing your attention inward. On your next inhale, open up your arms out wide, reach up high. Exhale, circling them down. Inhale, reaching up, keep your gaze up gently. Exhale. Inhale, reaching up. On this exhale, bring your right hand down, planted on the mat. Let your elbow press into your hip and you're reaching over with the opposite arm. Stay here for the inhale and draw that top shoulder back. Exhale, rolling that shoulder forward, bring your gaze down. Inhale, coming up to center, and exhale, off to the opposite side. Inhale, top shoulder back, gaze up. Exhale, roll your shoulder forward. Inhale, coming back up to center, reach up high. Exhale, hands down by your sides or onto your thighs, and just coming through a few shoulder rolls. Coming back to stillness, and we want to just make sure our necks are a little bit open. So this is a very gentle movement. Just gently tuck your chin. Let your forehead just tip forward. You're still keeping a nice long spine. Then you're going to gently roll it off to the right. Come back through center and off to the left. And back to center. Off to the right. And then off to the left. Come back to center and bring your gaze up to a neutral position. So what we're doing here with these very gentle movements is just assessing how your body is feeling, what's going on, where there might be some stiffness or some stuck energy, so that you'll know how to engage that space and how to bring a bit more energy or lightness or root more through that space. So this is just all about assessing how you're feeling. So we're coming out of easy pose. You're going to come onto hands and knees. Coming through some traditional cat-cow. Your toes can be tucked or they can be flat. Yogi's choice. On an inhale, draw those shoulders back towards your hips so you're guiding your heart forward, tilting your tailbone up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone first, round your back, tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale. Vinyasa flow being all movement with breath. And we're guiding, we're leading with the breath. And as you come through these movements, maybe add in any extra movement that you like. Shifting your hips left to right, bringing your hips back towards your heels. But the one constant is breath. After this next round, come back to a neutral spine. Checking in with your elbows, make sure they're not locked out. We don't want to hyperextend. Your palms are pressed firmly down onto the mat. Fingers spread out. Tuck your toes. Take an inhale. On the exhale, as you draw, make sure your belly button is drawn in. You're going to lift your tailbone up for downward facing dog. Your feet are approximately hip width distance apart, and you can slowly start to lower one heel than the other. We're opening up the back side of our bodies. And don't worry about straightening your legs. I want you to keep them nice and soft so that you have space to tilt your tailbone up to the sky. Palms are still planted firmly on the mat. As you continue to pedal, separate your feet to mat width distance apart. Belly button is drawn in. Come back to stillness here. Heart is pressing back through your thighs. You're going to walk your hands back a couple inches until your heels are almost planted on the mat. Then you're going to take your right hand and reach for the outside of your left leg. So you're reaching as far down towards your heel as you can. You're taking your gaze onto your left armpit. A little baby twist. And then take that right hand forward, setting up for the other side. So you're reaching the outside. Let's do that. The outside. Taking your that right armpit, and then come back to center once again. Now you can walk your hands back towards your toes, and you're in a forward fold. Knees are nice and soft. Your head is extended here. Your hips, and make sure your shoulders are loose. From the elbows. Belly button is still drawn in. Your tailbone has space to the side. Shift your weight from right to left. Still opening up the back side of your body. Opening up your shoulders. And your head is just dangling down. That's helping to create space within your vertebra. The weight of your head. You're using gravity here. Gently guiding yourself back to center and release your fingertips to the floor. So here, we're going to familiarize ourselves with our foundation. You're going to stick your toes. Feel the hamstrings opening up here as your tailbone continues to reach up to the sky. Shift your weight into the balls of your feet without lifting up your heels. Just feel a very gentle shift in weight. Then you're going to shift your weight into your heels without lifting up the balls of your feet. So right here, I want you to feel like you can reach the tips of your toes toward the front of the mat. It's a very subtle movement. And then you're going to gently guide yourself back to center. So now you familiarize yourself as we shifted our weight from right to left and from front to back. This is your center. Heel to your feet about hip width distance apart. Toes are pointed straight toward the front of the mat. On an inhale, you're going to just draw your hands up the backs of your legs until you come to a flat back. Tailbone is still reaching up. Flat back here. Feel the hamstrings opening. Exhale, belly button in. You're bowing forward. Evenly distributed. Inhale, start to rise up, halfway lift. Then keep going. Squeeze through your glutes. Rise up, rise up, rise up. You're still inhaling, reaching up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes. Feel that even weight distribution. For maintaining engaged here. Feel the weight front to back, left to right, nice and strong. Drawing energy up from the earth. Let your shoulders relax on your next exhale. Inhale, feel the length, front of your head back. Exhale, relax. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, circle through your arms out wide, reach up high, gently take your gaze up, shoulders still or relaxed. Exhale, hands through heart center and bow forward, soften those knees. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Reach up. Hands come together, interlace. Exhale, baby back bend. Belly button is still drawn. Inhale, coming up to center. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Palms together. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Now that little movement, that big part of a movement done, depending on how much time you have in the day, that 10 times is a beautiful way to start your day. A really simple movement that has heart opening up the back side of your body. It is a chance to come into your body for the day, and it's a really nice thing to do. Okay, so actually take a step to the top of the mat. Your feet are still hip width distance apart. Hands at heart center. Inhale, reaching up high. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step that right foot back, bring your right heel down. Bending into the left knee so that your left knee is stacked over the left ankle. Draw the belly button in and use the strength of your core to rise up to warrior one. Right hip pressing forward, left hip drawing back. Shoulders are relaxed and the crown of your head is reaching up to the sky. Inhale. Stay here for the exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your low back and interlace. Palms together. Inhale, lifting that heart up, drawing your shoulders down. And then exhale, take that nice long spine and bow it forward. Yogi's choice on how far you want to come forward and whether you want to lift your hands up off your belly button stays on in. Bring your attention to your feet and feel whether the weight is evenly distributed, even if continuing to breathe. Inhale. On your inhale, press into your left heel and rise back up and fingertips up high. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Spin your right heel up. Right hand comes down, inhale, left arm up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. In. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left foot back, left heel down. Inhale up to warrior one. So with your right foot forward, your left hip is pressing forward, right hip is drawing back. So this is a closed hip posture, meaning your hips are now square to the short side of the mat. Belly button drawn in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to your low back. Interlace them the other way so that your other thumb is on top. Inhale, lifting your heart. Exhale, bow. Shoulder blades are coming together no matter how deeply you've chosen to bow here. Inner thighs are drawing in. Your elbows are not locked out. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, rise up, squeeze through that right glute, release your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the mat, send your left heel up. Left hand comes down, inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, right hand down, step your left foot forward. Inhale to halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Stay right here. So as we come through this movement, these movements, super slow, be aware that you are building strength. We're not using momentum, pulling ourselves into these postures. We're building strength and using that strength that we sometimes forget that we have. We are all so much stronger than we give ourselves credit for. Coming back to the top of the mat, hands at heart center. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right foot back, right heel down. Inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, hands to your low back, interlace. We're coming to the same strength. Inhale, lifting the heart. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, bowing forward. Inhale, rise up, release your fingertips up high. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. Exhale, left hand down. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, left foot back. Left heel down. Inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, hands to your low back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise, release the hand. Exhale, left hand down. Spin that left heel up and rise the right arm up high. Exhale, right hand down. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Squeeze through those glutes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, right foot back. Pin your right heel down, but you're now going to open up to warrior two. want to bend into that left knee, foot stacked over the left ankle. But you want to drop the right hip slightly so that your hips are nice and level. Shoulders over hips. Relaxing your shoulders, feel your neck lengthen. And left knee is still tracking to the left side of the room. Flip your front palm, inhale to reverse. And cartwheel down, high plank, spin that right heel up. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale to halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, left foot back, left heel down. Inhale up to warrior two. Checking in with that back foot. Belly button is drawn in 50%. And the right knee is now tracking toward the right. Stay here for an inhale. Stay here for an exhale. Relax the shoulders. Front palm and inhale to reverse. Exhale, cartwheel down. Spin that left heel up. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, right hand down. Left foot forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to heart. Very simple choreography. Moving slowly, keeping that beautiful, strong breath. Super important. And allows your body to open up slowly. So especially for a morning practice, it's very important to be cognizant of what's going on in your body. Very aware, like I said before, if there's tightness, if there's stickiness. And it's not bad, there's no judgment. It's just very important to be aware. Your body will tell you things, and it's very important that you listen. Okay, so we're coming back to the top of the mat, and we're still kind of opening up the back side of our body. But what we're gonna do here is a little bit of flow, a little baby flow, coming into pyramid pose. So if you want to have a block or a water bottle or a nice thick book handy that will kind of stand up on its own, that's the best way to do this, or to have that handy. You don't necessarily need it. You won't know until we come into the posture, okay? So hands or feet are hip width distance apart. You have a nice long spine, nice tall spine, crown of your head reaching up to the sky, hands at heart center. Stay here, inhale and exhale. So we're just rebalancing ourselves. Feel that weight, even weight distribution, front to back in your feet, left to right. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down to your hips. You're just going to step your right foot back like you're coming into warrior or warrior one. So those right toes are pointed to the top right, maybe just off to the right of the top right corner of your mat. And your left foot is straight. Now you don't have to act like you're on a tightrope. My feet are hip width distance apart here, okay? So you see that space. Your hip width distance apart. So you have a super strong foundation. So your legs are staying straight but not locked. Your hips are nice and level. Your left hand goes onto your left hip. That left foot is forward. So left hand on left hip. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. Shoulders stay nice and level. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, drawing that left foot back. Left hand is on your left hip. You're bowing forward and you're keeping your legs straight. This is where the block comes in handy if you're like, oh my goodness, we come to kind of an interesting spot where you want to stop it, left back, and decide decide how many more here. Take a breath here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Keep those legs engaged. Exhale, you can bow forward a little bit more. See how that feels. Inhale the halfway there. And then rise all the way up. So we're getting in steps there, but we're going to come through a whole flow here. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Nice and slow. Entirety of your exhale. Inhale, rise. Strength of your core and your legs rising up on the inhale. Exhale, bow. With control. Inhale, rise. And exhale, bow. This time we're going to hold on to it. So as you come into your fold, check into your legs and your hips. Right hip pressing forward as your left hip draws back. You can bring that left hand down. 2 blocks here works well as well. Or if you feel like you don't need the blocks anymore, but your heels are still down on the mat, belly button is drawn in, you can hang out here. If you find a place, start to soften those things that you can, that are not serving you in this posture. So if you're holding on to this in your jaw, soften that space in your eyebrows. Keep the belly button engaged. And you're still breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly slide your hands up front leg, hands to hips. Use the strength of your core to rise all the way up. I'm squeezing my inner thighs in toward each other to help. And step your right foot forward. Beautiful. Stay right here. Inhale and exhale. Come back to your hips. Now you're stepping your left foot back. Warrior 1 feet, so your legs are straight. Find level hips. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, bow. Take your time. Inhale, rise. First one, you might not go all the way down. That's all good. Testing the water. Exhale, bow. Beautiful long spine. Front of your head is always reaching up, up, up. Inhale, rise. Squeeze those thighs in toward each other. Strength of your core, not your back. Exhale, bow. Right hip draws back. Left hip presses forward. One more. Inhale, rise. And now exhale, bow. And we're going to hold on to this one. Take your time. Decide whether you need the block. It's going to feel different on the other side. Legs are straight but not locked, and you can bring that right hand down. Start to slowly guide your hands up the front of your right leg. Bring your hands to your hips. And then rise up. Squeeze those thighs in toward each other. Rising up. Exhale. Step your left foot forward. Hands down by your sides for Samasthiti. So you want to feel like the crunch of the sky. Ears go over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Hips over knees, knees over ankles. Your feet are connected. As you inhale, feel your breath fill up the entirety of your body, from the crown of your head down to the tips of your fingers. Exhale, pressing that air outward. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale. Bring your hands back to heart center. We're going to find our way into some twists here, and you're going to face the long edge of the mat. I'm going to face in the other direction so we have a different perspective. So short edge of the mat, hands at heart center. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, bow forward, nice and slow. Inhale to halfway lift, still coming into that flat back. You don't want to sacrifice just because we're well into our practice. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back. Bring your right knee down. And you can keep your toes tucked or flatten them. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. And open up your arms. Inhale, come back to center and reach up. Exhale, twist to the same side. Twist to the left. Inhale, back. Tuck the toes on your right foot if you're not already tucked. Stay in this twist and lift your right knee up. Open up your arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step your right foot forward. Inhale to halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back. Left knee down. Inhale, Chandrasana. Left hip pressing forward, right hip drawing back. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, twist to the right. So you're twisting toward the bent. Inhale, release the twist and reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, release, reach up. And twist to the right and hold on to that. Bring your hands to heart center. Now your left elbow goes to the outside of your right knee. Really get into this twist. Twists are so good for you. Inhale and exhale. Now tuck the toes on your left foot. Steady as she goes. And lift your left knee up. Open up your arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your left foot forward. Inhale to halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Very nice job. Beautiful job. So we're just going to find our way down onto, I usually do it a little bit more dynamically, but find your way down onto the mat. If you want to have your hips lifted up slightly, that's all good. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, you're going to fold forward. I want you to keep that heart shining forward. Bring your hands down to the mat, walk them forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, maybe bring your forearms down to the mat. Inhale one more time. Exhale, maybe a little bit deeper. Walk your hands off to the left. Your heart closer to your left thigh. Kiss that left knee. And walk your hands back to center and over to the right. We're reassessing, seeing how things feel. And come back to center. Walking your hands back toward your hips, lifting that spine up nice and tall. Beautiful. So I've reassessed. I don't know if you have. So you're going to extend that left leg out long. Right foot is to the inside of your left thigh. Turning your heart towards your left toes. Left hand can come to the outside of your left hip. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bow. Maybe reach into your toes if your chin or your ankle or your knee. Coming into these stretches with a very long spine. We're always lengthening before we fold. Belly button is drawn in. Toes are still engaged. Keeping towards those toes. Flexing the toes on your right foot as well. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. And then slowly rising up. That's all good, no judgment, but it's some sneaky core work that we do. So remember, your sides will feel very different. We are not perfectly symmetrical. That would be boring. Right hand comes to the outside of your right hip. Inhale, left arm up, lengthen that spine. As you exhale, take the long spine over that extended leg. If this is feeling uncomfortable or painful, not uncomfortable, but painful in your low back, you can soften your knee. Spread your toes on that extended leg. And breathe. Soften your face. Be comfortable wherever it is that you are. If you are here, that's all good. That means you don't have to come into anything more deeply to get a really great stretch. Remember that next time you see someone turning themselves into a pretzel. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. And then slowly rise up. Beautiful. Extend your legs out in front of you and just do a little tapping. So your tush is about halfway down the mat. And you're going to inhale, guiding your heart forward. Exhale, slowly tuck your tailbone and roll yourself down onto the mat, nice and slow with control. Shoulders are melting into the mat. Bring your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers just below your knee. Extend your left leg out. Left toes are flexed up to the sky. Bringing that right knee in toward the right shoulder. Flex your right ankle and circle the ankle. Spread the toes. Keep your right hand just below your knee. Extend your left arm out. Draw the right knee over to the right. Both ankles are flexed. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knee back to center. Switch hands. Extend your right arm out and gently guide the right knee over to the left. I have some equipment in my left pocket, but you can really roll over onto your left hip as long as your right shoulder stays down on the mat. Both ankles are still flexed. Inhale, exhale. Guiding yourself back to center and switch legs. Drawing that left knee up towards the left shoulder. Circle your ankle. Left hand stays on left knee, right arm out. Draw that left knee over to the left. Both ankles flexed. And bring your knee back to center. Right hand comes to the front of your left knee. Left arm extends out. And draw that left knee over to the right. And bring it back up to center. Bring both knees into your chest. Squeeze them in. Soles of your feet come down to the mat. Hip width distance apart. Tilt your tailbone up and then lift your hips up to bridge. Tucking your shoulder blades underneath. Toes are staying straight, pointed forward, and also forward your thighs and lay out to the side. Keep those knees pointed straight. Breathe into your belly as we start to wind down a bit. Massaging that vagus nerve. On your next inhale, bend your elbows, bend your arms and elbows. Lift up on. Then you're going to slowly lower down. Top of your back, middle of your back, your tailbone. And pull that tailbone. Bring your heels down. Come together like and exhale. Bring your knees together. And then bring them back into your chest. Squeeze them in tight. Inhale, fill up your belly, press your knees into your hands, straighten your arms. Exhale, draw that belly button back towards your spine and draw your knees in. Inhale one more time, press, press, press. Exhale, draw those knees in. Inhale right here, and then exhale to Savasana. If you find that your back is a lot of work, and this is not comfortable for you, just extend it out leg. You can bring the soles of your feet to the mat nice and wide. Let your knees fall in with each other. So that will give a little bit more support to your low back as your knees fall in with each other. Your ankles, shins, calves, thighs, hips, your belly soften. Melting fingers are soft. Your jaw. You bring your attention to the insides of your eyelids. As you inhale, start to feel your breath lengthening, sending that breath all the way down into the pit of your belly. Exhale, drawing your belly button back. Press that air outward. whether through parted lips or your nose. As you inhale, reach your arms above your head toward the back of the room. Keep them there as you exhale. Prepare to meet the back wall and move your toes toward the front. Lengthening the side of your body just for one more breath. As you exhale, your arms back down by your sides. Soles of your feet come to the mat one at a time, and then roll off to your left or your right side, whichever feels good this morning. Pause and self. When you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. As you inhale, open up your arms out wide, reach up high, gather all that beautiful energy and light, bring it down to heart center. I thank you for sharing your time with me, sharing your practice, and bringing this energy. As we bring ourselves, I wish you health, peace, happiness, and light.